and welcome to another Ryan Sports Reviews. Tonight I am predicting the Premier League table for 2020-2021. I have the red relegation zone, mid-table, Europa League spots, and Champions League spots color-coded because I don't have Final Cut or anything that has graphics. But hey, not many people use a whiteboard, so here's my predictions. So we're going to start off with 20th place, ascending order, 20th place. West Brom. I know my handwriting isn't the best, but hey, you can read it, right? Okay. West Brom, just as dreadful as my handwriting of their team name. Their summer has been dreadful. They haven't made a signing. They're not that good. They're championship quality. They're going straight back down. Sadly enough, they finished second, and they're going to go straight back down. 19th place. Another team that's going to go straight back down. Fulham. The team that thinks they're all elite because, hey, the cons own them. They're not good. Scott Parker is a youngin' when it comes to managing. They're just not that good. They're just not that good. They're going straight back down. Yes, they beat Brentford. I think Brentford would have had a better chance of staying up. But hey, they lost to Joe Bryan. Fulham had their day in the sun. Now they're going back down to the championship. 18th placed. Okay, I'm going to have to use the orange here. Hate to do it. Let me go over Fulham. My red marker sometimes goes up. West Ham, 18th place. Why? Because David Moyes is a bad manager. Their team, not that good. They almost went down this year. They're going to go down this year. They're not going to beat the drop. There is no way. No way, shape or form, they're going to beat the drop, sadly enough. Well, not for me, but for the hammers out there. Sadly for you, you're not going to beat the drop. Then, in 17th place, Crystal Palace. You're losing Zaha. Your team isn't that good. Roy Hodgson has lost it. I mean, he lost it when he put Harry Kane on corners. He's going to get sacked by Christmas, but y'all are not going to stay up. Probably get somebody like a Chris Hughton to replace him. If not, I don't know, maybe switch out Moyes for somebody or Pellegrini. I don't know. Doesn't matter. You just barely missed the drop. Barely. Next up, Newcastle United. If you would have got sold to the Saudis, you would be way higher up the table. But no, not much investment, not many good players. Still have Steve Bruce as your manager and Mike Ashley as your owner. That basically just tells you you're damned to 16th place. But you still stay up. So that's good news for the Geordies out there. 15th place. Burnley. I don't like Burnley anyway. Here's the thing. Burnley, I don't like their style of football. They're probably going to get better results. I'll admit it right now. They'll probably finish a bit higher. Probably still not out of the nothing zone, but they're not that good of a team. Yeah. Sean Dyche, amazing manager. He's good. He's amazing. The team, not so. I don't like watching defensive football. It makes me want to pull my eyes out or gouge out my eyeballs. You get the point. I don't like defensive football. Never have. I'm not a supporter of it. So, of course, I put them 15th. I'll probably get that one wrong. And you'll see that in May because I will make a reaction video. And honestly, you wouldn't be surprised, wouldn't you? 14th place. The Villa, Aston Villa, will stay up. I think they will do way better this year. They are investing in their squad. I think Dean Smith is a good enough manager. They're keeping Jack Grealish. 14th place, they stay up pretty safely, and Villa's going to climb their way back up the table like they should be as the big club they are. I think Villa will finish 14th. Now, 13th place. Brighton. Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton is a good team. I like what Graham Potter is doing with their club. I like the offensive football they're playing. They're getting players in to work with that system like Adam Lallana. I think they're going to climb the table. They're going to start climbing the table, and they are a good team mid-table. I like what they are doing. I like what I see. Brighton in 13th. 12th place. Leicester City. I like Leicester City. I like Brendan Rodgers. But here's the problem. You got European football. Not Champions League, you drop down to the Europa League. They're kind of like Everton when they're in the Europa League. Good, but not big enough of a squad to compensate. They are a thin squad with a middle-aged, somebody who's dropping out of their prime, and Jamie Vardy is their main striker. Yes, they still have Tielemans. They still have many good players. They still have Schmeichel in goal, but I would see them probably put more into the Europa League, considering that's their only shot at Champions League. I don't think they're even going to finish near the Europa League spots again, so they're going to have to put everything in Europa League, so that'll make them drop in the league. If they want to get Champions League, again, they'll have to drop in the league. It's just the way it is. Now, 11th place. The final team on the bottom half. Sheffield United. Now, I like what they did last year. I like what Chris Wilder has done with the team. They have a great team spirit. They play together. They fight together. They claw. They scratch. They almost got Europe, but second season syndrome. Now they're high enough in the table to where it's not going to relegate them. They're still a great team, but they're going to drop off 2 places. That's respectable, though. Almost top half after finishing near Europe. You can't ask for much more in your first 2 seasons in the Premier League. I can't say that's bad. Now, Sheffield fans, you may think that's bad. I don't. I still like your club, but I think there are teams that are better that'll just pip you. 10th place. Speaking of. Southampton. 10th place. Why? Because I like what Ralph Hasenhüttl has done with their club since the 9-0 loss to Leicester. I think they're good. Danny Ings is going to be a house of fire again. With how short the offseason was, I think Danny Ings will be a house of fire again. They're going to finish top 10, and they deservedly should. Hasenhüttl is an amazing manager, has a mind for the game, unlike any other, at least mid-table wise. I don't see why they can't and won't finish top 10. I think they will. Number 9. Speaking of top half. Everton. They got James Rodriguez. They got Allen. They have Carlo Ancelotti as manager. That's good. But here's the problem. You still have some flops in the team, but you have talent. And you're probably going to pull a Sheffield of this year. You'll be hovering around 6th to 9th the whole season. You drop off a little bit form-wise late on, and that puts you at 9th. But hey, maybe you'll win a cup. Maybe you'll make Europe. But it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight, but I like what Everton are doing. They're pushing their way back into the European spots. I like it with Carlo and all that. I like it. I respect it, but just not enough this year. Speaking of just not enough, Hold on, let me... Leeds United. I like what Marcelo Bielsa has done to Leeds. Leeds is back and they're going to basically skyrocket their way to 8th. Almost into Europe, but caveat, I think they will win a cup this year. I think they will win the EFL Cup or the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, and they will make the Europa League that way. But if they don't, they finish 8th. That's a great first season back in the Premier League after being gone for 16 years. You're back, and back in 8th with Marcelo Bielsa and a team like Leeds. I wouldn't complain one bit. So that is your mid-table sides. Now let's go to the Europa sides. Number 7, Wolves, because Wolves are Wolves. This team is going to finish 7th again. They are amazing. Under Nuno Espirito Santo, they are amazing. Still have Raul Jimenez. Still have Traore. My God, this team is going to finish 7th again. And this time, they're not going to start slow. They will get out there fast. And you will know they will finish 7th. I love what this team is probably going to do. Wolves, trust me, they're finishing 7th again. Easily. Now, they may not get Europe because if Leeds win the cup, they will bounce them. But hey, 7th is still great, even if you get screwed out of Europe by a cup winner. Still. 6th place. Arsenal. Yes, they've won 2 straight cups in their last 2 games. Mikel Arteta is an amazing manager, but I just don't see it. I'm sorry, I just don't see a top 4 finish in Arsenal's name. Now, if Aubameyang stays, which looks like he will, and the team is what they are, Gabriel at the back, okay. I don't see them finishing top 4. They finished 6th, which is better than 9th last year. But 6th? Or was it 8th? Whatever. Point being is it was here. They move up. That's all you can ask for. It's a rebuild. 5th place. Tottenham. They're a good team. They're going to be on the rebound. If you think Jose Mourinho is finished, you're out of your mind. Jose is not finished. I still rate Mourinho. They're going to finish top 5. Easy. Harry Kane's going to be back in form. They're all going to be back. Dele Alli will be great. Hugo Lloris in goal. And if not, Joe Hart as the backup at the same time at the backup. I don't see why this team won't finish 5th. I don't. Jose Mourinho will get them to 5th. I do believe it. And he will still be there by the end of the season. Trust me when I say that. Now, let's move into the top 4. 4th place. Man United. Manchester United. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They're going to finish 4th. Why? Because I think they're the best of the rest. The top 3 are far and away the top 3. But Man United are the best of the rest. I do think so. They have a team growing under Ole. They're going the right direction. They finish 4th. They'll be back in the Champions League. 3rd place. Manchester City. The other half of Manchester, the blue half of Manchester. If they would have got Messi, they would have been in the top 2. Hell, they'd probably be the winners, but they didn't. All they have is Ferran Torres and Nathan Ake. They haven't made many changes to have them even be in the top 2. I do not think they are still going to get back there. They are on the drop-off until they get Messi, because I guarantee you next summer they're going to get him. But not this year. Maybe a cup, but that's going to be their worst finish since the first season Pep Guardiola was in England. 2nd place. Chelsea. Why? Hakeem Ziyech, Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, and Thiago Silva. With Christian Pulisic as number 10, Frank Lampard in his second season at Chelsea, third season managing. Yeah, there's no way they don't finish second. They have put so much money in that team. Second is the bare minimum. And maybe the Champions League. But they're not going to finish first because it won't be that far off. This year will not be a romp. But I guarantee you, when I say first, Liverpool. Liverpool is first. Why? Because they still have a great side. They still have a better side than Chelsea without any reinforcements besides Tsimikas. They could have got Werner, but they didn't. That side, though, will still beat Chelsea by 5 points to win the league. I think they still want to win the league again. They want to. They'll be in the Champions League deep into it. And they may even win a domestic cup, possibly. Liverpool will win the league. It won't be by the romp that they had. They won't be nearly invincible this year, but they'll repeat. 5 points. Clear by 5 points is what I say. The team is still amazing. And Chelsea is just barely under them with all the signings they've made. I believe Liverpool will win the league. So, last message after everything here. The link to the Lebanon Red Cross is still in the description below. If you would like to donate, let's help make the world a better place. Let's help the people of Beirut and Lebanon after that disastrous explosion a month ago. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Tomorrow, Raptors Game 7, boys. We go review that. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.